What's going on? So there's this crazy notion out here that's saying that the Boston Celtics are better without Jason Tatum. I think Ocho, Fox Sports said this, and it was actually a debate. What do I think? To be honest with you, I've always thought that Tatum and Brown, which I call a law firm, is kind of hard to put in perspective. On one hand, when they're playing at their best, they're two of the 15 best players going in the NBA today, maybe 12, depending on which way you come down, how high you got them. On the other hand, there seemed to be some kind of disconnect. And I'm always kind of like, can't quite put my finger on it because I'm like, are you guys, is this a 1 and 1A? Are you guys, is there one guy that is more Steph or the other guy more Clay? Is he more Pippen? I'm just kind of confused how it works. And then they do play a little bit differently. But this is crazy too because the Celtics should be all that hoopla and hype that they spend on LeBron and the Lakers, they should do that with the Celtics. They are the champions. They have been the two finals in the past 5 years, and all those Eastern Conference runner-ups and everything that went from Udoka to Joe Mazzola and all the stories. So they are a compelling story, historical franchise. This era of the Celtics is very compelling because of the three-point shooting and the high volume. The thing is, let me just start on imagery. Jaylen Brown scares a lot of white folk and some black folk. He outspoken, brother. He spoke his mind, and he definitely got shunned. There's no questions about it. But his charisma and his vibe doesn't really align with playing with the Celtics and so on. So it's a different situation. So that hits. It's pretty raw. Tatum on image would be everything you think they want to sell for a brother, you know, imagery wise. But the problem with JT, he don't really have no personality. There's no charisma. There's something that's an MIA with him. Talented cat can play, but there's something that just doesn't hit. So they have, they have this a very interesting situation there. Young coaches, they've hired black coaches, which when you think about Boston, it's a trip. It's like it's like going from the old Andy Griffin show Mayberry to go in the Boomerang, Eddie Murphy. It's really like that. It's a trip how jarring that is and how, if you don't know the history from Bill Russell to Bird and Pierce and all of that, how they are one of the, African American players and the politics and Boston's reputation is so much going on. And I say all that to say is that because some people bring this up where they're trying to make a split. I know they play a little bit different with JT gone. I don't know what the results are going to be when they play the Knicks. If they do take this to game 7,